order for it to manifest and be real. When you see the millions and then the bill, let me tell you something. I don't play the lottery. I almost played the other day. I saw that joke and said $1 billion. I was like, hold up. I was like, hold up now. You $5, bro? Go ahead and get you 5 tickets real quick. And the only reason I didn't do it because I was lazy. I had to get back to the crib, right? But I promise you, I was tempted to play. Maybe one time in my life, I don't remember, but I understand that if there's $1 billion, it meant that multi-millions gave their money to make it that. Y'all better, I'm trying to say in the spirit realm. I'm trying to tell you that the lottery ain't weird. The lottery is millions and millions of people believe in the lottery. The lottery is a bunch of people who believe they can win the lottery, going to play when they don't win the lottery, but keep playing even though they don't win the lottery. It's a phenomenal system. Like, even though you ain't never won, it's the belief that you can win that lets you go on a regular basis to put some money in there that you ain't never got back. Like I'm telling you, when you see the billions, I don't want you to look at the billions. The billions were created based on the belief of millions. Oh, I just preached the word. I can go home now. I just preached the word, y'all. You may have missed it. If you would take your belief and put it in God that says, I'm not a man that I should lie. If you would believe in the word the way you believe in the lottery. I'm talking. Tell you something, you couldn't pay nobody to go to a women's game 10 years ago. So for those of you who are doubters, I just want you to know seasons do change. You couldn't pay nobody to go watch women play basketball 10 years. And we didn't talk about WNBA. We talk about women's college basketball had more views than the men's the NBA finals. Seasons do change. And I'm so glad that whoever was in women's sports didn't stop playing and didn't stop believing in the game because people weren't going to the game. They just kept playing despite people wasn't coming to watch. Oh, somebody missed what I said. Some in because
Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear everything? Like, as far as is anything shaky? Just want to make sure that our service is good. I've been Wi-Fi issues, but I just want to make sure that everything is good. So if y'all can just let me know on YouTube, if everything. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can hear. Good morning. Good morning. This morning.
involved with the 100 Black Men of Atlanta, the Atlanta Business League, as well as work done charities with
Iowa versus South Carolina women's basketball. Almost 18 million views. Let me tell you something. You couldn't pay nobody to go to a women's game 10 years ago. So for those of you who are doubters, I just want you to know seasons do change. You couldn't pay nobody to go watch women play basketball. See, we didn't talk about typical NBA. We talk about women's college basketball.
Yo, first off, good morning, everybody. Listen, today is a new day, guys. It's August 27th, Tuesday, baby, and this is episode number 218 of Coffee and Crypto. I need y'all's favor right now because I'm having some difficulties in technology right now. My Wi-Fi last couple of weeks have been a little shaky, guys, but we'll be back in my studio by Thursday. So Thursday, everything will be back in order the way that y'all are used to. So I appreciate your patience. If y'all can do me a favor, because I will not be able to drop this link in all of our groups, I need you guys to please that you can. Today's call, I promise you, extremely bullish and extremely important to the future of your investments with crypto, but also investments in the stock market, the foreign exchange market, real estate, and anything else that you can imagine. Guys, my name is Vincent Owens. I am the #1 crypto morning show host in the world, guys, and I truly believe that because there's nobody in the energy that we bring at 10 a.m. each and every single Tuesday and Thursday. Guys, sit back, enjoy a little bit more personal development as we have more people joining us on YouTube, as we have more people joining us on Zoom. Guys, share this out like you are a madman. I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all's love. Let's have this call out today, guys. Do not allow for people that you love to miss this call because today I'm about to change lives. Let's get it.
Have more views than the men's the NBA finals. Seasons do change. And I'm so glad that whoever was in women's sports didn't stop playing and didn't stop believing in the game because people weren't going to the game. They just kept playing despite people wasn't coming to watch.
Woo!
Oh, somebody missed what I said. But somebody believed in women's sports when nobody was in the seats because they believed. Yeah, Caitlin Clark made $3.6 million this year on the NIL deal. Angel Reese $1.8 million. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Somebody believed, and when nobody showed up, they kept believing. Please y'all do me a huge favor. Just that same, I want that same belief. So I believed, I saw it. I said, ooh, it's COVID, seasons have changed. You got 50,000 people viewing these videos. You got 50,000 people watching a sermon, 40,000 people watching a sermon. Faith is the substance. I saw the substance. But for some of us, when we're in our COVID season, we're so messed up that we can't even see the blessings that's coming out of what looks like a curse. And so everybody else was counting the people that was dying. I was counting the number of people that was serving the Lord and watching the gospel. Oh, you missed what I just said. You have a choice. What you see in the midst of trials and tribulations, you have a choice on what you see. You can see the devastation, or you can see all things are working together for my, oh, come on, somebody. All things work together for the good for them that love God and are called according to his purpose. Faith. You got faith in the lottery. Now we have to have that same faith in the gospel. We have to have that same faith in the words. That even when God don't show up, like you ain't win the lottery, you keep playing. Oh, I'm talking to somebody. Even when you don't win the Mega Millions, you keep going back. So why is it when God don't answer you immediately, you stop believing in him, but you don't stop believing in the lottery? I never heard nobody say, I've been playing for 5 years. They fake, they phony, they ain't getting another dime. You just get back in line. Hope. You just get back in line with your belief. You just get back in line with your faith. It's going to be my time this time. Oh, no, I didn't win the millions, but we in the billions now. It's got my name on it. You drive up, with an expectation, even though you've never seen anything, you've never won anything substantial, you still get in line. If we could have that kind of faith in God, and I had that kind of faith, I said, God, I see what's going on. And then when church started back, God said, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get to Atlanta, and I need you to get to Houston. I said, God, whatever you want me to do. And we did it all last year.
Hey, listen, guys, welcome to episode number 218 of Coffee and Crypto, guys. I need y'all to really go and invite some people. Some of y'all are still sitting on these calls and you're not inviting people. Tell somebody about this, guys. This is the last moment. We are literally in the last moments of people being able to take advantage of this and you still being selfish. Share this out. You guys should be creating content. You should be building your own brand. You should be making something for yourself because this is an opportunity that you will never, ever see again, guys. I promise you. This ain't about just investing no more, guys. We are far beyond. We are 218 episodes. I'm done talking about what crypto to buy. It's over with. You should have already bought crypto. Right now is about the ones that own crypto building the infrastructure for different levels of their life through this. I'm talking about educational infrastructure, guys. I mean, if you've been in this space for over 2-3 years and you ain't took the time to at least write a book, if you ain't took the time to start a YouTube channel and just talk about what you're learning, get on Instagram, get on Facebook, get on LinkedIn, get on TikTok. If you have not been doing this, you are allowing for a great opportunity to walk right by you. And it's the same principles that people who have not established wealth in their life have literally operated on for years, sitting around and watching other people have what's meant for you. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. This is the 218th episode. My name is Vincent Owens. Our YouTube channel has been growing exceptionally. I want to say thank you to everybody on YouTube. And for the people that's here on Zoom, I appreciate you all for being here because y'all are our close tribe. Each and every single one of you all are a part of our Discord group with Coffee and Crypto. If you've been looking to join our Discord group, guys, right now, there is no greater time. We are going into the 2025 year. We are literally 3 months away. September is right here. September is right here. And there is one huge thing that the Federal Reserve is doing in September that a lot of you all aren't even familiar with. A lot of you all don't even know what's about to happen. But you have your money sitting in the bank. You have your money sitting in the real estate. You have your money sitting in a stock. You have your money sitting in this crypto market. But you haven't even done the preliminary research to make sure that you secure the bag. That's what we do here at Coffee and Crypto. Today's call is going to be extremely bullish, and I hope that you learn a lot because I plan to learn a lot with you. Let's go ahead and light it up with some coffees all over the interwebs right now. Light me up real quick because my energy is high this morning. You guys got to realize that high energy equals what? High income. Welcome to the 218th episode of the greatest morning show on earth. And I'm going to continue to speak that because it's true. It is true. We've built an ark here. Some of you all call me the Noah. You all call me Noah of cryptocurrency because what we've done is we built an ark. You can't really, I'm telling you, there are not many podcasts that you can go to in this space and a person has stayed down for over 100 episodes. And I've done the dang on research, y'all. I went and looked at my competition. We're 218 episodes on the way to 300. And there ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. Y'all heard what they said. Ain't no stopping us now. Hey, we on the groove. They don't know. Yes, we are selling. We cruising at a very, very cool altitude right now. And I'm getting ready to cut on the engines, y'all. The steam engine's about to get ready to cut on, and a lot of people are about to miss the greatest wealth transfer known to man. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. You can, listen, you can take any animal you want to. You can take them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You feel me? So with that being said, I want to go ahead and start this off the right way today, y'all. I have so much to share today. We have so much to catch up on. All right. You already know we've had last 2 weeks. Okay, got stuck in Puerto Rico for a longer extended period of time, which I'm grateful for. I'm happy that I got me a little extended vacation, but there were a lot of things that happened in that process. And I want to apologize to everybody in our Discord group, all of our consistent viewers. And I just want to re-invite you all to continue to join us because, family, we ain't going nowhere. Okay, just because somebody is off of here for a week or two because you got some little issues going on in your life, don't mean the fight is over. Okay, it don't mean the fight is over, guys. We are just getting started. So I want to start this call off by just talking about a thread that I found was very interesting on X. Okay, it's a thread on different kinds of graveyards. Some of these are beyond imagination. So I want to take you all through this thread. And I know a lot of y'all are like, Vincent, what the hell does a graveyard, have to do with crypto? Well, I'm about to go ahead and break it down for you because this is what I do. We bring master to doctoral level education, research to market in real time. This is not a pre-recorded call. This is a live call. Any mistakes that's made, I take it straight to the chin. But I'm telling you right now, I'm so good at this, my friend. So you might want to go ahead and pull out a note paper and a piece of pen because note takers are money makers, and you don't want to miss the value on these calls. So let's talk about the different types of graveyards out there right now that are literally right underneath y'all nose. And sometimes you don't even think about it because life just continues to go so fast. So I want y'all to realize this. The first one is a car graveyard. After the Chinese company went bankrupt, think about it. Back in the early 50s, 40s, the 60s, the 30s, when Henry Ford was first making the Ford, and you had all of these there were literally, y'all, well over 50 different car manufacturers, maybe even 100. I can't remember their specific number, but there were so many car manufacturers in the USA alone. If you look at today's car manufacturers in the US, I think we have a big four. I believe there's only 4 or 5 major corporations that build cars. So what am I saying? Most of these companies either failed, they went bankrupt, or guess what? They got acquired. Family, we are in the acquisition phase right now of cryptocurrency. Oh yeah, I'm cooking right now. Okay? And I need y'all to make sure you're in the kitchen with me right now. Make sure you got your bibs on because it's about to get real spicy. It's about to get real sloppy right now, okay? The drip is coming through. So the car graveyard, okay, is one of those things that you all can see clearly that this right here are cars that people forgot about. Oh, I'm cooking. Don't worry, Mr. Brown. I'm cooking. I'm getting somewhere. Let's go here. Train graveyard. This is inside of Greece. Okay? This is a train graveyard where, guess what? In the third industrial revolution, that was the revolution where they built what? Railroad tracks, roads, ways to travel through air. Okay? That was the last industrial revolution. We're moving into the fourth industrial revolution. Do you understand that there's a new revolution, a new industrial revolution? There is a quantum leap in wealth. And only the people that took advantage of that time, but there is no reason in the world right now that you all should not be taking advantage of this time because we have too many resources for you to get plugged in. Let's keep going. You even have a cruise ship graveyard. People forget about cruise ships. People forget about these. Let's keep going, y'all. Okay. There's a cocktail graveyard in the Caribbean. There is a tire graveyard in Kuwait. There's a British red telephone. This one blew me. Y'all remember everybody used to be in, y'all remember these old telephone booths, okay? The British red telephone booths. Well, guess what? In Surrey, they have an entire graveyard for those too. You got a jet graveyard, okay? What am I talking about? Well, I'm glad that you asked Let me talk to you real quick before we dive into this information. What I need y'all to realize is that every time that there's a new advancement in technology, in industry, in what do we call it? Infrastructure, that's the word. Whenever there's a new update in any of those, it seems that people just move. See, people will easily forget about things that happened in the past. And as humans, we are so, and I don't like to call it ADHD because I don't like to, tell people, but, at the end of the day, we all have this like, just fast-paced mentality. We want things, we're ready to move on to the next thing. Most people don't have patience. But I need y'all to realize something. I need you to see and realize something. That even in the midst of these graveyards, there's still wealth and beauty to be made. Do you understand that you could go and collect these damn telephone booths right here? And I promise you, somewhere, some way, some museum will pay you thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars because you own something. So that, the saying, they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. All of this trash can be treasure for someone else. So I want to talk to you all today about something that I look at that is becoming trash today. And that trash is what we call fiat currency. There will be a graveyard of different fiat currencies one day. Okay, there will be. There'll be a time where people forgot that we ever even used dollars because our lives have moved so digitally that we don't even remember. And you know why we don't remember? Because you and you and you and you and you and me, each and every single one of us, by the time this happened, will damn near be passed away if you're not already gone off this world. I don't know. I know a lot of y'all don't like to talk about, death and all of these things, but these are real things. And when you start to wrap your head around it, you can become way more successful in choosing how you want your future to go, how you want your kids' future to go. Because to see that US dollar, that a lot of y'all are holding on so preciously to, you're so infatuated with that US dollar, it won't mean something very soon once we go into the next industrial revolution. I hope y'all got some value from that very first part of our show today. I was really excited to present that information to y'all because when I was sitting in my bed this morning and I saw that post on X, I said, man, it makes so much sense now as to why we're so early to this space. So I want to say congratulations to each and every single one of y'all, and keep on rocking, man. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep fighting for what you believe in, because I promise you, what you believe in may be one day what the world fights over. Hear me say it one more time, y'all. Hear me say it one more time. What you believe in today, okay, heavily, may become one day what everybody fights over that the world should believe in. So the fact that you believe in digital assets, cryptocurrency, investing, business ownership, owning your data, doing all, because you believe in that, you will see in the next 10 years what we talked about today. Guys, CoinMarketCap is the #1 research we use here in cryptocurrency. For all of our new people that's following and find us here on YouTube, this is a free software service that you all can utilize to be able to pay attention to different things. One of those major things that I like to pay attention to when I first go onto CoinMarketCap is what us traders call market sentiment, okay? And one of the major ways that we look at market sentiment as crypto investors and investors, period, specifically crypto, is we go over to the fear and greed index here. And right now we're at a 54 neutral fear and greed index, meaning that, and this is not financial advice, but if you were into dollar cost averaging, if that is a strategy that you use, this is a good time for you to dollar cost average, in my opinion. A great time, because we're at a neutral sentiment. See, you want to buy The fear, you want to sell the greed. The fear is over here where the red and orange is. The greed is over here where the green is. Okay, so when the market starts to get to the green area, I'm not saying you should sell your crypto, but you should be thinking. You should be prioritizing your thoughts to start thinking like an investor that's thinking about, hey, what's my exit strategy? Okay, these are things that you really should be thinking about as an investor. Our top 10 crypto, if you look at over the last 7 days, we're pretty much in the red. There's projects like Solana, okay, that are doing pretty, a little well, up 7% over the last 7 days. And the reason why is because Solana is the new meme network. So the same way like in our 2020 bull run, 2021 bull run after the 2020 Bitcoin having an election, we saw that 2021 bull run. Ethereum was the winner for meme coins. Okay, this bull run coming up in 2025 after the election, I believe is going to be a heavily Solana based. We've already seen it, y'all. So understand what you're investing into. If you're into meme coins, Solana, Ethereum, but specifically Solana would be a great network for you to be able to look at investing into some of the projects. But if you're like me and you're really focused on your future, you're really focused on building generational wealth, I'm not telling you don't use a meme coin strategy, but what I'm telling you is make sure you got some utility. Make sure you have a utility plan of action for your investments. Okay. Again, guys, we don't offer investment advice. However, one thing I do like to do as just a researcher, as a student, I'm always a student, and I love to just make sure I mark my charts up. I follow my charts. I know where we are in the market. And we've been talking about this extended channel, okay, on the total crypto market cap. We've talked about this literally since we reached this weekly high, right? Well, this was a weekly high. Now this is a monthly high, right? This was back in March. So you guys can see that we have not yet broke above the $2.728 trillion market cap for crypto, but instead we've been in this extended channel. And I've told you all that these channels, these are just confirmations that we have a continuation of a pattern happening. That's what I see when I look at my technicals. I know everybody sees things differently, and some of you all are in different understanding and skill levels of trading. But for where I'm at, this looks like we are in an extended channel, and that extended channel to me means there's a consolidation within that channel. And we all know that the longer the consolidation, we should see a even greater breakout once the market is able to break out. So for all of my investors that's been holding, maybe you've been investing for this entire year, don't worry, times are coming. And as you all can see, you already got 2024 election day marked off. Okay, y'all, we already got the election week and the election day marked off right here, guys. So we are literally just tracking our market up until the election. Okay, so now that we went through our technicals, we've had some conversation, I want to go ahead and get into some videos, some content, and then really the meat and potatoes of today's show. I hope you all are getting value. If you are, just light me up with some coffee real quick. Just let me know that you're enjoying it. And I do appreciate each and every single one of you all for taking the time to be here and ultimately being the best part of what we do here at Coffee and Crypto. Enjoy, and let's get this money.
One of the biggest myths I would like to debunk is really the idea that XRP will never, first of all, gain traction or that its price will always remain stagnant. XRP, people forget, is the backbone of liquidity in these markets. And it's really what connects, bridges, and even stabilizes currencies. So for XRP to effectively serve its purpose, the price has to be high. And many people don't understand this. And I firmly believe that the IMF is really playing a key role in ensuring this. There's a lot happening behind the scenes that the general public is not aware of. So think of it like this. Central banks are sitting at the table, they're setting the stage, agreeing on a price before it's fully introduced into the marketplace. Because for XRP to be utilized, billions and trillions of dollars between financial institutions, it's going to burn, and that will reduce its supply. And this is all about supply and demand. So the burn rate really ensures that XRP's value can only increase as it becomes more integrated into the global financial system. Another point that really needs clarification is the concept of a gold-backed XRP. Now, over the years, personally, I've said a lot of things, and I want people to understand that I've learned as I've gone about this, there is still a chance that XRP could be tied to gold, functioning really as a form of a digital gold for institutions that lack the necessary physical gold reserves to meet the Basel III requirements by the Bank of International Settlements. So XRP's design was for infinite scalability, and as a world reserve settlement mechanism, which it is actually intended to do or replace the dollar's functionality. So I want people to understand the devil's in the detail. It's designed to replace the functionality of the dollar, not eliminate the dollar. And people often fail to really understand this because they don't truly understand how the technology works, but also how the traditional financial system works. And that's why my brother and I have tried so hard to bridge these two together. My final thought is that XRP could enable a gold-backed future through the stable coins that are being built on the XRP ledger. And that's what we see happening. So like I said, I learn as I go. And these stable coins, where do you think they derive their liquidity directly from? It's XRP through on-demand liquidity. Yet so many in the space truly fail to see the connection and even underestimate the profound impact that XRP is having on the global financial system.
Okay, so I wanted to start there because there's a narrative shift that's happening in our news right now for crypto. Guys, the news is not your friend. They have bamboozled us. They've been bamboozled us for years on different things. And I'll be damned if they bamboozle us out of this blessing that's on the way. Family, I need y'all to realize something. XRP, okay? XRP is the greatest digital asset. And as of right now, literally, officially, there is nothing that can hold XRP back. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why hasn't the bank went live with it? You got to realize that there are it's not about the bank saying, hey, we're going to use XRP, but you got to realize that there are some back-end systems. We call those softwares that there is a historical software system known as Swift. Okay, Swift is still active. And I've told you all that from right now, or really 2025, all the way until about 2030, there's going to be what they call the cohabitation period, right? Where banks can still be on Swift, or they can switch over to this new ISO 20022 messaging standard, okay? It's going to take time. This is not overnight wealth, okay? It is not, family, okay? But you can get wealthy if you're patient. Let's go ahead and go through this. Forbes Digital Assets says, and this just came out August 25th, new oil and gold. Crypto is suddenly braced for the most important week after a Federal Reserve powered Bitcoin price surge. Bitcoin will lead the way again in this next bull run. Without a doubt, Bitcoin will lead the way in this next bull run. Okay? It won't be every bull run, but this bull run, Bitcoin will still be the leader. Okay? It's not XRP's time. Okay? It's not XLM's time yet. The time is coming. Okay? However, it's not that time yet. Understand something, y'all. Donald Trump has been pro-crypto. And understand that right now, with the amount of Americans that own crypto, it's pretty substantial. Okay. One of the biggest things they're talking about in the news right now is they're showing different things with the presidential election. But one of the major components and arguments at these debates right now is the rate of taxation on digital assets, the rate of taxation on your long and short-term capital gains tax. Okay, Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party, if you all didn't know, for investors, they've already proposed increasing capital gains tax to, I believe, 45%. So why would I vote for her? Okay, it does not align for me. It has nothing to do with a black woman, a black man, or anybody else. It has something to do with my future. And I believe that people should do what's best for them in their future. We're not going to get political here today. I just want you guys to realize that there are certain things that, you're going to have to trade on both sides. You have to do the research. Okay? I'm telling you right now, there's no way. I don't care. It could have been Tyrese running for president. I don't care who it was. It could have been Michael Jackson. Okay, anybody. Okay, I'm not voting for them if they are not going in the direction of what I am setting my life up for. That is what voting is for. That is what the research is for, family, ultimately. And you should choose exactly 45% is nuts, y'all. That's damn near half of your money. That's damn near half. Uncle Sam, they want half of the skill set that I learned? No, okay? So understand that you got to do the research, y'all. But Forbes magazine said it best. New oil and gold is okay. Now, I want to play this quick video right here. And it says nearly half of all the corporate money being pumped into this year's election is coming from the crypto industry. Crypto is literally standing up tall right now, and we are not here to play. Pay attention.
Half of all the corporate money being pumped into this year's election is coming from the crypto industry, according to a new report from the nonprofit watchdog group Public Citizen. Now, the sector, which has been under high scrutiny by the Biden administration, is outspending big oil and banks this cycle, with Koch Industries in a distant second place in terms of corporate contributions. Heavyweights like Coinbase, Ripple, and VC firm Andreessen Horowitz, which has a sizable crypto book, have collectively given more than $146 million with the goal of trying to get candidates who are friendly to the industry into office. Now, most of that corporate money being raised is going to the popular and bipartisan pro-crypto super PAC called Fairshake, which is one of the top spending PACs this year. I spoke to their team last night to get the latest numbers on the 4 largest donors to Fairshake and its associated PACs. Coinbase has contributed $49 million. A16Z and Ripple have both given $47 million each, and Jump Crypto put in $15 million. Now, as for where all that money is going, a filing with the Federal Election Commission this week showed that in July, Fairshake dispersed almost $75 million and still has nearly $120 million left to deploy, with 73 days to go until the November election. The super PAC has pledged $25 million from that pool of cash to 18 House candidates in the general election to be split among 9 Democrats and 9 Republicans. It's committed another $18 million to 3 Senate races, Joe.
So y'all see what's going on? If they want that money, all right? If they want that money, okay? So listen, some of y'all say money ain't important, but it's up there with oxygen. That's what I heard Zig Ziglar say. He said, listen, money ain't the most important thing, but it's up there with oxygen. And when you got it, you can buy what you need. You can do what you need. Crypto industry is not playing. We have a lot going on. So this is the company called Fairshake. You all should look into it, but you can donate with a credit card. You can donate via crypto, or you can contact Fairshake. So if you want to donate via crypto, this is what it looks like for you, right? If you want to donate to your specific candidate, right? And what you do is you put your information in and you have to contact them, okay? And then they'll reach out to you and you'll be able to start, donating, okay? Now, this came out June 26th of 2024. Crypto industry super PAC is 33-2 in the primaries with $100 million for the House and Senate races. Imagine what you could do with $100 million to be able to pass any type of legislation you want to pass. We are going to get what we want done, y'all. Gary Gensler is about to get kicked out. Donald Trump already said it. Gensler got to go. I'm not saying Trump gonna win. I'm not saying that. I don't want y'all to unsubscribe from my channel because, look, what I'm saying is he already said that his goal is to get some of these people up out of here that are anti-crypto, that are also anti-innovation. These people are stifling the innovation in America and they're putting us behind. Okay? Now, I want to show y'all something. This is breaking news. Okay, this is real documentation. I'm gonna take y'all over here so you can see it for yourself. But there was a time where Ripple only had the Philippines listed on their banking ID list. Okay, as of today, they have 3 Asian countries that are now on their banking IDs list. If y'all don't know what the banking ID is, this is the ID that every single bank has to use to be able to do business as a bank. Okay, so pay attention. You have China. Look at this right here. Mad banks in China. All types of banks in China, right? All types of banks in China. Okay, we can just keep on scrolling. All types of banks in China. Some of these banks you will notice, okay, but for the most part, so many different banks in China. Okay, next one is Hong Kong. As you can see, you got Standard Chartered, you got Citibank, you got JP Morgan, you got DBS, okay, DBS. Okay, you got all these different banks right here that are inside of Hong Kong. Then you go down to the Philippines, you see Bank of America, Bank of America, okay? Bank of China, Bank of Commerce, okay? Citibank Philippines, okay? HSBC, okay? JP Morgan, okay? These are all bank IDs. It's on the Ripple documentation website of enough for you to believe. Okay, I want to go ahead and play this quick video with RuPaul, and I want to let RuPaul talk to you, the greatest macroeconomic investor known to man to date. Okay, this guy right here. Listen to what he has to say and why you should not miss this opportunity to be a part of a $100 trillion industry. But understand that today, guys, we might be just at $2 trillion, if that. What? Let's go.
I think all of these big blockchains will be worth multiple trillions of dollars because these are not single applications. They're entire networks of which you can build entire other businesses upon. These are immensely valuable things, but the applications haven't yet been built on it. So yeah, I think you're dead right. You know, this cycle is not where these things are going. I think this space goes from 2 trillion today to 100 trillion by 2032, 2034.
Okay, so the message from Raul Paul and also Anthony Scaramucci, but you're the big kahuna, I'm just a tiny biker, is relax. Don't get yourself too crazy with the volatility. All right, let's go to viewer.
Yeah, hold on, I just want to raise one point about this.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to go back to what I just said. $2 trillion to $100 trillion
Come on, y'all.
in, let's say, 10 years.
Let's go, y'all.
That will be the largest, fastest accumulation of wealth in all of human history.
Let's go.
Yeah. That will be double the 100-year accumulation of wealth of the S&P 500.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for those,
Not to interrupt, but it would make sense because you're taking third parties out of transactions. Because you just have to think about from a human innovation point of view, every time we've interacted with each other because we don't trust each other, we have a verifiable third party to help us. If you remove that, think of the cost savings to human society, human economy. So of course it would create that level of wealth in a system that does that.
so therefore, as an investor, that's the thing to keep in mind. How do I stay in this trade for as long as possible and compound what is the largest? You know, if I go back to anybody and say, would you have bought the NASDAQ in 1990? Everyone would, hell yes. Well, here you've got it, 1990, not 99, 1990. You go, hell yes. Well, that's where we are now, somewhere in the mid-90s of the NASDAQ.
Even though the NASDAQ in 2000 corrected by 50%, if you bought it in 1990, you're sitting in 2024, you're a very happy camper.
Wow. So if you bought Bitcoin in 2010, all right, it's now 2024, 14 years later. Are you a happy camper? I know a lot of happy campers out here. I do. I know a lot of them personally. I've shook their happy hands. Y'all. I have. I've shook their happy hands. And the energy of happiness that I felt from shaking them folks' hands that bought Bitcoin in 2010, it wasn't no greater happiness. I'm telling you right now. And family, we heading into that happiness once again. Just stay a little bit more patient, y'all. I promise you. Okay. Now, I want to show the age of Warren Buffett. Y'all know this is my guy right here now. I want to meet him. Okay, I do. This is my guy. Okay. Now, Warren Buffett is 93 years old. Big bro was born in 3 days, August 30th of 1930. His birthday coming up. Can everybody say happy birthday to Warren Buffett real quick? Can we go ahead and just say happy birthday to Warren Buffett? The man will be 94 years old in 3 days. Okay. Now, I want to show that age because I want y'all to pay attention. Brother was born in 1930. I'm about to prove to y'all how I'm in my Warren Buffett. I'm in my Warren Buffett era right now. I'm in my Warren Buffett bag right now. And the world don't even know, but they about to find out. They are about to find out. Pay attention, y'all. So I went ahead and pulled up the 90-year historical chart last night for y'all of the S&P 500. This is from 1927. Warren Buffett was born in 1930. Oh, okay, cool. So 1927. Okay, pay attention. Yeah, we deep diving. Let's go. So I need y'all to pay attention. Okay, now I pulled up the 30-year chart first. And if you had to put your money back in 1995 in the S&P 500, it was around 964. 964 was where we're sitting, right? Okay, today we're all the way up to 5,600. Okay, 5,600. I don't even know what type of ROI that is, but I'll tell you right now, everybody made money since 1995. Some of y'all were born. See, pay attention, y'all. I was born in 1992. Okay, 1992. Okay, now, if we do all the years, pay attention. There was a time where back in the 1940s, 1942, okay, Warren Buffett was 12. He was 12 then, okay, 11 or 12. It was 157. Imagine holding this since 1942, okay? Imagine holding this since 1942. And you know what I'm saying? And today we're here. I'm just telling y'all, man, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what can happen when you just have immaculate patience. That's all I got to tell you, y'all. So listen, if this market can do that, what do you think the crypto market is going to do? Family, it took this market 90 years, okay, to do what the crypto market has done, Bitcoin, to do what Bitcoin has done in 14 years. Okay? Let's keep going. I got more value for you. We ain't even touched the scratch. We still got 15 minutes left, family. Okay, now I want to show y'all one of the companies, a customer spotlight from Ripple, and I want to show y'all a brand new partnership that this company got. I know a lot of y'all ain't heard about it yet because it just dropped hot off the press. Can we drop some coffee, some hot coffee real quick? Can I get some hot coffee all over the interwebs real quick? Okay, listen. Okay, exactly. No, Zoom user, whoever Zoom user is, that's not right. It was not unregulated. Every market was unregulated at one point. Every market was unregulated. That's why we have an SEC. We have a Securities Exchange Commission because the markets has been around longer than the Security Exchange Commission. Okay, so stock markets started unregulated. The real estate market started unregulated. Come on, y'all. Cannabis is unregulated. Crypto is unregulated. You want to be in unregulated markets before they get regulated. And you want to find out who the winners are in the unregulated market before it becomes regulated, because that's how you become a regulated millionaire. Woo! I ain't going nowhere. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. We still got 14 minutes. All right. We still got 14 minutes. All right. Now, let's talk about it. NEOM is forging new partnerships to open doors in Southeast Asia. VO, by 2026, Mom, I love you, but I'm out of here. I'm going to Southeast Asia, straight up. Or I might go to Ecuador. Hey, I might go to Ecuador. Shout out to the elite legions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some big information coming soon as well, y'all. I've decided to take my talent somewhere. I'm really excited to make the announcements. Today is not the announcement day, but y'all stay tuned. We got some big stuff about to happen, y'all. We got some shifts coming with our trading. We got a lot of stuff on the way, y'all. We are locked in with the elites right now, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can't talk about it yet. So y'all, if you crypto nerds, you already know about it. But for my people that may not go to the nerd call, something for you. So what you need to do is reach out and inquire. Inquire. That's all I can tell you. Inquire. It's important to be first. Like Ricky Bobby said. What Ricky Bobby said, y'all? If you ain't first, you what? If you ain't first, you last. So let's talk about Neum. And I want to play this quick spotlight video of Neum real quick. Let's go. Y'all still with me?
My name is Prajit Tanu. I'm co-founder, CEO of the company I set up back in 2014 with a clear vision of trying to build a global payment infrastructure which connects banks, financial institutions. If you look at our customer base, we actually cover a wider base than majority of the payment service providers. So about 60% of our business is financial institutions. So financial institutions includes banks, payment processors, other payment services providers, money services business, etc. Then the 40% of our businesses also includes people like such as marketplaces, travel tech companies, hotel booking sites, etc. So the key aspect, what we try to solve for them is two aspects of payments, is how to send money fast as possible and at the lowest possible cost. Fast forward 2019, we are now accessible in about 35 countries. We send payments to about 55 countries. I think RippleNet actually really helps us globalize much faster. I think a great example is one of the customers which we've got, say BTEC, for example. BTEC is a customer in Brazil who uses us to process payments into quite a few markets across the globe. We would have never met BTEC if it was not for RippleNet, right? Because we were actually solving a problem, but we did not have a sales force in Latin America acquiring clients for us. So that was actually done by RippleNet. So I think what RippleNet really helps us do is go to markets which we are not present, help us really articulate a solution, etc., much better than what we could do. So I think RippleNet is a very strong partnership where we are seeing scaling happening much faster on RippleNet than actually acquiring customers directly. If you're a bank and if your son calls you up at midnight, say Singapore time, and says that, hey, I'm in trouble and I need some money immediately, the only way for you is to go and send. So that means go out of your house and find a cash location, give cash, call your son, give him a number, he goes to a cash out location, takes the number and gets the cash out. But if you need it immediately through a bank, it's not possible. So what we've been working with banks to make this payment system real time. So for example, if your kid calls you up and says that, hey, I need money immediately, you just go to your bank, send, within few minutes, the money is already in his bank account.
You feel
And
me?
that's a great service point for a bank. It enables them to acquire more customers. And that's what banks want, right? They want to acquire more customers, grow their business. And by connecting to RippleNet, it actually definitely is a strong point for them to kind of being able to offer a service like this. Because
All right. So by them connecting to Ripple, okay, who is them? Okay, let's go back. All of these bank IDs. Okay, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. I'm already moving in my seat because what I'm about to show y'all is crazy. Y'all ready? Let's go. JP Morgan Chase. Neum's global expansion fueled by JP Morgan Payments Solutions. If we go back to this website right here, look, y'all. Hold on. I ain't got to scroll too far to find it. Let me show you real quick, y'all. This right here, y'all. JP Chase. Okay. Let's keep going. Neum is a partner of Ripple. They use Ripple as a partner. Okay. They are partners. That means that also JP Morgan Chase is not telling us something yet. They are not telling us something yet. Okay. So I just wanted y'all to see. I just wanted y'all to see that this is the type of stuff that's happening right now. Right underneath your nose. yeah, Billy. Don't worry, and I got one more minute video for y'all. Check this out.
Actually, Japan is a very, very cash-oriented
Yeah,
society. Surprisingly, yeah, people think we are kind of advanced, but I basically, by the way, I come from Japan, but the percentage of digital payments of all the transactions is actually only 19%. So it's actually kind of national agenda to increase digital payments. And the government encourage banks to innovate so that they can increase digital payments ratio. So now what we are doing in Japan is we created a consortium of more than 50 banks to come together to develop a completely new payments platform or infrastructure powered by Ripple's distributed ledger technology, which basically replaced the existing domestic payments system called the Zenkin system. It also can be applied for cross-border payments as well.
And that contrasts with Zelle, which is a fantastic enterprise.
Exactly.
It's built on the existing rails.
Existing rails, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Actually, Japan is a very, very cash-oriented.
We've already heard SBI CEO say it. Every single bank in Japan will be connected to RippleNet. Every single one of them. And now they built a 61 bank consortium, okay? And I just want y'all to see this. Look at all these Asian banks, okay? Look at all these Asian banks. I can't make this stuff up. Look, hey, listen. Information is so good, make you knock your mic over, you know? Hey, information is so good, sometimes you just knock the mic over, okay? So, anyway, y'all. I do have a meeting at like 11 a.m. I might be able to go over this maybe 5 minutes. So I just want to make sure I get to the end of this information. So I want to play this quick video from RBI, which is the Reserve Bank of India, which is their central bank. And this is their governor announcing a new tech unified lending interface. Pay attention, because all of this has something to do with distributed ledger technology.
Or UPI, a real-time payment system, was launched in India in April 2016.
Un momento. Here we go. We should be coming. We should be getting back locked and loaded. We should be back locked and loaded. If this video doesn't load up, it's all good. I'm not gonna stress over it.
System was launched in India in April 2016 by the National Payments Corporation, NPCI. And it has played a significant role in the growth of retail digital payments in India. NPCI itself was promoted by banks under the guidance of the Reserve Bank of India. While initial participants on the UPI platform were banks, non-bank third-party app providers, and use of QR codes have all combined in popularizing the UPI. It has since emerged as a robust, cost-effective, and portable retail payment system and is attracting active interest across the globe. Continuing on this journey of digitalization of banking services, last year, we launched a pilot of a technology platform which enables frictionless credit. And this initiative is very important for all policymakers, for all authorities, whether they're from governments or central banks, or they're private banks or private financial companies. From this initiative, which we launched last year, it's still in the pilot mode, and it's called, it's basically a technology platform for enabling frictionless credit.
All right, frictionless credit. Pay attention, y'all. Y'all just heard what RBI. I'm listening, y'all. I am today. Like today is like, I know a lot of y'all be like, man, what can I do with this information? Listen, just keep it in your mind and keep your faith. I have this show just to keep your faith. Okay, pay attention. He just talked about it. Now let's listen to Credify, built on Ripple. Ain't that crazy?
Credify is a one financial solution for both lenders, for people who want actually to get stable returns on their investments or lending activity in the most secure way possible, and also a solution for small and medium enterprise in the EU to receive their needed funding for short-term liquidity issues, bridge financing, etc. In 2040, the future of finance, we truly believe that it will be all blockchain to be used on an enterprise level. The transparency and the speed of transactions and everything it provides to businesses, it's extremely valuable.
Wow. All right. So I did have some other stuff to share, but we're coming up to our hour right now. Last thing I want to share with you is just, everything being about tokenization, y'all. We just saw the tokenization of credit, okay, in Credify, okay. And then now you see, also with Hedera, real world asset tokenization on Hedera. This is one of the biggest sectors to me. The most important sector right now is the RWA sector of cryptocurrency, the real world asset tokenization sector. This should be a place that majority of your time, okay, in understanding, in investing. Okay, guys, my name is Vincent Owens. This was our 218th episode of Coffee and Crypto. I really hope you all found some value today. If there is anybody, we got time for one person to come up and share one thing you like, learn, or love before I got to get onto this $1 billion call after this and set some stuff up for all of you all in the community to make sure we get in our trading bag for the rest of this year and the rest of eternity. Guys, we are now locked in with the elites, and I hope y'all are ready to take it to the next level. And as always, I want to go ahead and call on my brother Craw Billy. I was hoping it was Craw Billy because I already know, okay? I already know he got some great things to say. Welcome to the call, Billy.
Hey, bro. Man, I had missed my education class. Kind of wows your head back early in the morning when you get your education in. I've been missing my education and missed my sip and learn yesterday. I missed my trading Saturday. Glad you're back. Wow, it just kind of gets your head rolling when you think about it. If you don't know, hey, if we'd have sang that song in 1990. If you don't know the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 by now, if you don't know the S&P 500 by now, 10 years later, you may never know you. To find you in Ecuador in 10 years with your yacht, it's going to be a long way. Have to come down there, see you. Look, that's some good information. I mean, if they don't pump you up, if you're not worried about it, if you're not worried about what you hold, then that's some good information. And if you don't hold it, then you might want to worry,
Yes,
if
sir.
you don't know it now. So
you don't know by now.
I'm glad you're back. Man,
Thank
this trading thing, this information thing, this holding thing, it consumes your day. But Warren Buffett was probably consumed back in the day when all his buddies were fishing and golfing and screwing around. He was trying to figure out how to get wealthy. So I'm all about it, man. And look, I'm down 20 pounds, baby. I'm not gonna need that big ass chair in your yacht. I'm gonna have me I have to get down low enough to put a belt on so I can wear my pistol, because these chef pants ain't doing it. You
Hey,
can't wear a pistol in chef pants.
hey, listen. You already know we look. We not moving out. We not moving around without it, Billy. We gonna be too loaded. We can't move out. Hey, listen. People think it's sweet. Hey, it ain't sweet now. It ain't sweet. It ain't sweet. But no, I appreciate you, Billy. You're looking good, man. You're looking good, man. Looking healthy, and keep on going. I'm proud of you. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I do have to get off now. I love to spend more time with y'all after, but I do want to make sure that I respect, everybody's time today. So y'all have an amazing day, guys. I have some major announcements on Thursday. I'll be able to solidify everything today. Major announcements on Thursday. And starting this weekend, we are in our bags for the rest of the season. Guys, the season is ours. And I just guarantee all you got to do is just keep on trusting and believing in the process. And guys, Coffee and Crypto Network is a community that you can trust in. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this last video, leave a comment, and guess what? As always, I will see y'all at the top, not just from the top, where the beaches and the banks are. Let's get it.